Hello, hello everyone. So my name is Sanchra Ahmed and I am the trainer of Basic to Advanced Excel course. And this is our first session of Basic Advanced, where we'll learn about some basic facts about Excel and how we can use this in future. And it's a very small tools, but yet very effective for ourselves. So when we'll use this in our work, you'll see it will be very helpful for you to use these tools or functions that we'll learn about this in today's class. So today's topic are touring the interface and how to enter data or saving workbook, and how we apply formulas or how we change a worksheet structures. Then like how we'll applying fonts, background colors and borders, or formatting numbers and data. And yeah, how we'll manage large workbooks. So these are our topics of today's sessions that we'll learn today. So we'll start a new class. And so first thing is this is a there's a formula or function bar. We can see the content of the cell or edit the cell. If you write anything in this cell, for suppose I'll write my name, then you see in function bar also that it reflects it here also. um and okay, so this is how you can see anything that is written in cell. It will reflected on function or formula bar. And this is a name box where we can see the address of the cell, like D9. You can see this cell address that is showing, which is D9. And if you place the cursor in any of it, suppose I'm putting my cursor under M column and on 8th row, then it is the cell name will be M8. So that is how we can address the cell name by this name box bar. Now these are the tabs like home, insert, layout. Okay, home, insert, page layout, formulas. And under home, these are a lot of options. And these options, this is like a clipboard, font, alignment, number, and whole. And these are called groups, like font groups, alignment, number, styles, right? And all these things are called ribbon. And we can hide this ribbon by clicking on this arrow, and we can show this ribbon by clicking on show tabs and commands. So we can minimize and maximize the ribbon by clicking on up arrow, and vice versa. On the left hand side, there is a quick access toolbar, and where you can add commands on it, so you can quickly access the toolbar for your day-to-day work. Like here you can see this arrow. When you click on more commands, you will see like these lists are added in my quick access toolbar, and these are many options where I can added more of it. I can remove this toolbar as well by selecting and removing. So see, you can see it will remove. See, uh, and then I want to add like borders. For suppose I want to add borders, I'll select borders and then add. See, then the border will add, and when I press OK, it will show it on the quick access toolbar. See, okay, right? Now, on the file tab, you can see there's a file tab. There's an option where will you click on it, and the box will show and include this many sheet options is there, where you can increase or decrease the number of sheets. So whenever you open the workbook, you will see this particular number of sheets in your workbook. For suppose there's three, so here it is showing me three worksheets. Okay, and if you want to add more, then you can press it on this plus sign, and this is how you can add as many sheets as you can. And on down below, there's a status bar where we can see the status of Excel. Like if start is showing means Excel is ready for taking action, or if you write anything on cell, then it will show edit, which means we are in an editing mode. For suppose if I write something, you can see it says enter. So it is saying that we have to enter it so we can ready. See, now my status bar is showing that we are ready to take another action in this workbook. I'll delete this, and on the right hand side there's a view option where there's a page view, print view, and printing option. This will learn in next class. So yeah, for there is a zoom in and zoom out where you can zoom in and zoom out according to your self. For opening new workbook, there is a shortcut which is Control plus N. By clicking Control plus N, you can open as many workbook as you can. Now, our second topic is how to enter data or how we'll save the workbook. For saving workbook, I'll show you this in the end after completing our session and data, so that it can be very easy for you to understand the way of saving the workbook. Right now, we'll move forward for our next topic, which is how to enter our data in Excel sheet. So when you write something, for suppose I'll write product. So see, I have I have done writing the product, and you'll see it is showing in function bar also, and uh, the cursor is blinking. If the cursor is blinking, that means it's an active cell. But by pressing tab or enter, that means it's commit to its cell. Okay, so I want to write product of India, and when I write product of India, you can see the product of India is showing in two columns. But when I enter on D, now it's showing me blank. That means it is अब जैसे product of India is in C column, but it is also seeing in D column. But when I press on D column, now it's showing me nothing in the function bar. That means there is nothing. If I write Delhi on it, then it will show me Delhi. But now you see only product is showing in C column. But we have the whole thing which is product of India. But how we'll see this product of India in this sheet? You can see this double-sided arrow. If you drag it on, then the product of India will show. Another way of showing the product of India is by double clicking on it. Then you see the whole content by clicking or on double-sided arrow to increase the size of the cell. After writing the data, first after writing the data, for suppose let me complete my data for like A, B, C, D, and here I'll add the you know countries, cities name for it, like Mumbai, Chennai, right? And I'll adjust this data cell size so that you can see the whole thing. I'll put some random name for it so that uh, we can complete this raw data that we are making, so that we can work on this data and you can clearly understand the purpose of this data. So now my whole data is complete. And right now I want to copy this data, so I want another copy of this data. So what will I can do? I'll press Control plus Shift plus right key. Okay, I'll show you again. Control plus Shift plus right key. So it will select my whole column by one click, and Control plus Shift plus down key, it will select my whole data by one go. Now I'll press Control plus C. When I press Control plus C, now it is active, and it says the selected. Now my status bar is showing me that select destination and press enter or choose paste. See, अब I want to paste this. So the paste command is Control plus V. When I take a command which is Control plus V, you will see that the data is copied in this particular cell. If you want to copy in another location, you can place your cursor in that cell where you want your data to be copied, and when you press Control plus V, your data will copy here. Okay, but right now I don't want this copied data, so I'll undo this, and the undo command is Control plus Z. Again, I'll press Control plus Z for undo this command as well. And another way of copying the data is by selecting the whole data, and when you press Control, you'll see this small plus sign, and with pressing Control key, you can move this data anywhere you want to place it on. So if I want to place it here, I'm still pressing my Control key. Remember that don't remove your finger on Control key. Just place your Control key and just drag it here. See, my data is copied. So this is the second method of copying your data. Okay, now I'll show you how to apply formula. For suppose I'll write the formula's name. There's two types of totals which we'll be learning, and next is average. How we'll take out an average of this worksheet, and then the subtraction as well. So mostly what people do is they just manually write the total. For suppose is equal to 1 to 5, you is showing in Delhi. So I'll manually write 1 to 5 plus 46 plus 676, and when I press enter, the total is come. So the total will come, and you'll see that the total is 847. But this is the wrong way. The right way is equal to, always remember, when you open a formula or you are applying a formula, always start with is equal to. Okay, this sign is equal to sign, but without is equal to sign, the formula will never open, and you will never apply any formula to any of the cell. So always remember that, always put is equal to sign in the cell whenever you start a formula. So I'll apply is equal to sign, then I'll select this cell. See, when I put a cursor on D4, you see D4 and D4, then you'll see it's an active cell. It is selected, but then I'll press plus sign and select the Mumbai cell, which is E4. Again, I'll press plus and select the Chennai. Now it's completed, and when I press enter, see, my total is same, but if in future if I want to edit the data here, for suppose now I want to increase the Mumbai number also, like I'll add 46 to, for suppose 80, and when I add 80 and press enter, you'll see the changes in this total 881, but not in this because we manually write this in this cell, but in this total cell we select the cell. Okay, so if we select the cell and in future if we want, if we edit this if we edit the cell in this cell, the total will come. So that is how the right way of applying formula is to always select the cell size, always select the cell. Right, now how to copy the formula. अब जब हमें कॉपी करना होता है फॉर्मूला, तो हम क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं there is a plus sign that is showing. By dragging on it, the formula will copy in the rest of the cells. So that is how you can copy the formulas in the rest of the cells. I'll delete this total because I don't want this method. Okay, and for average is equal to, I'll select the total cell divided by, now how many countries we have? We have three: Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai. So I'll write 3. Okay, and then enter. So in total cell divided by 3 countries. So I want to take out the average value of total. When I press enter, you see 293 is showing, right? Same, I'll copy this formula by double click on it, and the formula will copy to it. For subtraction also is equal to total cell minus any of the cell you want to select, just select it and then press enter. So it will subtract it to the total. I'll drag it down so that I can copy this formula uh, in other cells as well. Okay, so this is how we can apply formulas, right? Uh, Next is how we can change our worksheet structures. How we can change a worksheet structure. अब worksheet structure change करने के लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं? For suppose I don't want this column because it's a blank column and it is not showing. अब ये दिखने में भी अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं, हम इस सेल को सिलेक्ट, इस कॉलम को सिलेक्ट करेंगे, राइट क्लिक करेंगे, राइट क्लिक करते ही आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं डिलीट का ऑप्शन आ रहा है। जैसे आपने डिलीट पे क्लिक करा तो आप देख सकते हैं आप कि डिलीट, ये कॉलम डिलीट हो गया। अब ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे यहाँ पे कोई एक्स्ट्रा कॉलम था ही नहीं। ऐसे ही हम रो में भी कर सकते हैं, राइट क्लिक, just delete, select the delete, and then it is deleted. I'll undo the command by pressing Control Z so that you can see the C part also. And as same way we can insert the column as well as row also. Like if I want to add column before Chennai, I'll select the Chennai column and then I'll select on insert. See, the insert is the column is inserted now. And another way of it is the command, like when I select this Chennai, I'll press Alt plus I plus C. See, the column is inserted. And same way with row also, Alt plus I plus R. Okay. For row it's R and for column it's C. That is how you can insert row and column. And for delete row and column, you can press Alt plus E plus D. So that is how you can select the row and column by clicking Alt plus E plus D C. Okay. Ab, for suppose I want Chennai to be on the first place. Like I want Delhi on the second and Chennai on the first. So what I can do, I'll select the column of Chennai and right click and then no, I'll select the Chennai column and I'll press Control plus X, which is a cut command. Control plus X because I want to cut this column and place it on the first, which is Delhi. And then again, I'll select the Delhi and right click, and then they're showing me insert cut cells. When I select on insert cut cells, see the Chennai is on first and this Delhi is on second. So that is how we can also play. You know, change the positions of the column and rows as well. So that is how we can change our worksheet structure by inserting or deleting rows and columns, or change the position of rows and columns as well. Now, ab how we can enhance the data. जैसे आपका डेटा कंप्लीट हो गया, अब आपको शेयर करना है डेटा, तो यू कैन सी द डेटा इज वेरी you know like normal. It is not presentable, or it's not attractive to an eye that everyone can see our data by taking an interest. So what we can do is we can enhance this data by applying these functions that you are saying in home tab. Okay, for suppose if I want to write for suppose first I'll put a heading on it, like sales report. Okay, ab I want sales report to be on the center, and so what I can do is I'll select the range of my data, and here's an option that is merge and center. By clicking on merge and center, you can see my topic is in center. It's merged and it's in center. So that is how we can put our topic into center. Now I want it to be bold, so I'll select the cell and select the bold, and its command is control plus B. I'll select the title deeds also, and I'll apply the command which is control plus B. So you can see now it's in bold. I want to put a border into my data so that it can be looked clean and tidy. So what I can do is, here's an border option. I'll go it in and all borders. I'll select all borders, and you can see all borders is applied on it. And if I want a thick outside border, then I'll select it. So the data of outside line is thick now. Okay. Now we can change the font as well by clicking on font, and there are many options that we can choose for our data. Right now I want Times New Roman. So I'll select Times New Roman, and when I press enter, see the Times New Roman is selected and my font style is changed now. I can, increase the font size as well and decrease it also by selecting this, and you can see my font size is increasing and decreasing. And another way of it is also there's an increased font size and there's a decreased font size. By clicking on increase font size, the font will increase, and by decreasing the font will decrease. So it's up to you कि आपको क्या साइज रखना है अपने फॉन्ट का, और वो यहाँ पे भी शो होगा जैसे इट्स शोइंग 80. अब product of India, Chennai, Delhi, total average, I also want this titles to be in large or normal font size, like it's 12, but I want it to be 60. So see, now the font size of title deeds are also increased, but as you can see that it is hiding because it's the cell size is smaller and the font size is bigger. So what we can do is for one कि हम एक को में कैसे हम इस सबके साइज एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पे कॉर्नर पे ट्राइंगल जो शो हो रहा है इस पे हम क्लिक करेंगे तो हमारी पूरी वर्कबुक सिलेक्ट हो जाएगी। अब जैसे मैंने किसी भी कॉलम पे जाके मैंने बस डबल क्लिक करा तो सबकी एक ही बारी में सिलेक्ट हो गई, अपनी एडजस्ट कर लिया उसने साइज। ठीक है, अब हमें इसका अलाइनमेंट सही करना है, जैसे किसी का लेफ्ट में किसी का राइट में, आई वांट इट टू बी ऑन सेंटर। सो व्हाट आई कैन डू इज आई select my data by control plus shift plus down key, so it can select it by one go, and there you can see alignments. See, top align, middle align, bottom align, or align right, center, and align left, but I want it on center. See, center and in middle. So you can see the alignment is on center and middle. एंड प्रोडक्ट ऑफ इंडिया का जो जगह है काफी ले रहा है वो, और एबीसी की काफी नेगेटिव स्पेस है, एंड आई वांटेड टू बी द इसका सेल कि छोटा हो जाए, तो मैं इसको डिक्रीज कर देती हूँ, बट अगेन प्रोडक्ट ऑफ इंडिया मेरा बाहर जा रहा है, तो मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ इंडिया पे अपना कर्सर रख के यहाँ पे रैप टेक्स्ट पे जैसे मैंने क्लिक करा तो देखिए इसने रैप टेक्स्ट को रैप कर दिया और उसी कॉलम में बस रो का जो साइज है उसको उसने बढ़ा दिया। तो ऐसे मेरा रैप टेक्स्ट की मदद से मेरा कॉलम जो है साइज छोटा हो गया। तो इस तरह से हम अपने जो भी डेटा है उसको एनहांस कर सकते हैं छोटी छोटी कमांड से। अब सपोज आपको बैकग्राउंड कलर चेंज करना हुआ है, इट्स वाइट एंड इट्स बोरिंग, सो यू कैन change it by going on fill color, and you can see there are many colors that you can add it to your data, but always remember that always select a light option for your data in background color, because light color looks subtle and decent for professional in work. So yeah, I'll choose blue, light blue, and here you can select the font color as well. See, if my background color is light, then I'll go with dark font color. See, now it's enhancing my data and it's looking better. Now I can share it with my uh, clients or with my team members as well. Now there's another option for change the style of your data by going on cell styles, and if you click on the cell styles, then you show this normal, bad, good, neutral, data, and model. See, there are many styles that you can choose according to yourself. It's up to you, your creativity, what you want, how you want your data to be looked in a presentable and in an attractive way. So yeah, you can choose according to yourself. I'll go with the heading 2 or heading 3. Heading 2 is better because the font size is also looking better now. Now you can see there's lots of decimals in it, and I don't want so many decimals in average. So what I can do is there you can see increase decimal and decrease decimal. By clicking on decreasing a decimal, you can see the decimals is decreasing. So that is how you can decrease and increase the decimal. And now it's looking better and more accurate. For here also, I'll select the whole column and I'll decrease it. See, in one go the decimals is decreased, but I want 2 decimals to be shown, so I'll click on increase decimals, so that I think 1 decimal is enough, or the 2, no, it's 1 decimal, it's enough, and I'll double click on it so that the cell will adjust its size. So yeah, this is how we can enter the data and structure our worksheet, as well as we can enhance our data so that if we share or showcase our presentation to the clients or our team members, we can edit our data by these options so that it will look presentable, neat and tidy as well. So yeah, that's our today's class, and I hope you enjoyed this and learned a lot. Keep learning and keep practicing, and don't forget to practice this data. Okay, till then, bye bye, see you.